So Kyoji, I know when I was at American Top Team a few months ago talking to you, it was before your fight with Ben Nguyen, but you were already looking ahead to your Bellator debut. How long have you been thinking about this, and how excited are you to finally come over to the US again and fight for Bellator?
前に会った時は、そのベン・ウィンとの試合の前、だったんですけれども、その時にすでにもうこのベラトールのデビューのことについて頭にあったと思うんですけれども、このアイデアというのはどれぐらい頭の中にあって、今どんな気持ちで今日を迎えますか？
そうですね。
First off, I'm very happy to be able to fight in Bellator, and then I'm very happy to be able to fight in the United States again. Especially my first fight, being back in the States after a while, being a title fight for the Bellator title fight. That's a very big honor for me. I'm very excited for that.
Yeah, you've been doing amazing things in Rizin. Why take this risk? Why come over here and kind of go out of your comfort zone when you've been doing so well fighting in Japan?
日本でライジンで素晴らしい成績を今収めてるんですけども、なんでこういうリスクを冒してまでこっちに出ようかと思ったんですか？
そうですね。
My goal is to create this to build and make the sport even better and more bigger and more recognized. So if I go out there and make the moves and become a 2-division or a 2-promotion champion, I think a lot will change, a lot will get focused, and exposure of the sport will be out there, and especially the Japanese MMA scene will become bigger.
Yeah, what would it mean for you to become the first cross-promotion champion? The champ thing is really big in MMA right now, but you would be the only person to have 2 belts from 2 different organizations at the same time.
もしこれ勝ったらもう本当に史上初のもう2団体でのチャンピオンということはもう本当に最近ではありえないような偉業を成し遂げるんですけども、それはあなたにとってどういう意味を持ちますか？
そうですね。
For me, if I win both, become champion of 2 promotions, this won't be just for me. It would be more for the sport, and this will be like the first step for our sport to grow.
Yeah, and the big difference between the first fight with Darren and this one is obviously different promotion, but it's in a cage now opposed to a ring. How have you trained for that, and how is that going to affect the fight?
初戦との違いはリングと今回は金網っていうことなんですけれども、その舞台の違いっていうことに関してはどのような影響が起きると思いますか？
そうですね。
I'm originally used to be fighting in the cage, and I prefer fighting in the cage better, so it'll be no problem for me. And for ATT, they have more of the cage setup than a ring setup, so nothing will affect me for this fight.
If fans haven't seen you since the UFC, they haven't seen your work in Rizin, how are you a different fighter than the last time you fought in the United States?
ライジンでの堀口選手を見ていないファンに、一つその UFC 時代の堀口選手と今の堀口選手何が違いますか？
そうですね。
I'm overall a much better, well-rounded fighter. Every aspect of my game has been better, and I do believe that I'm a much more complete fighter than I used to be.
And just last thing, if you win this fight, where does this put you in the bantamweight rankings? Obviously, Henry Cejudo had a big win. TJ Dillashaw's out of the picture. Does this make you the #1 bantamweight in the world if you win this fight?
この試合を勝ったら、あなたは世界のバンタム級ランキングにおいて、どういう立ち位置になると思いますか？この間 UFC でヘンリー・セフォードが、モライスに勝ってますし、今回勝つことによってあなたは自分自身で世界のランキング的にはどこら辺にいると思いますか？
そうですね。トップと並ぶぐらいな位置につくのかなと思います。
Yeah, if I win this fight, I do believe that I'll be somewhere up there in the top in the rankings.
Very humble.
とても謙虚ですが。
Of course, Japanese, you know.
Thank you, Kyoji. Appreciate it.